Hello everybody and welcome back to the Gaming Den. My name is Tyler and today we are jumping into another match, another PvP with the legendary Sir Jellybean. And we decided to spawn from a different location on this map. A little bit of a performance drop here at the beginning, usually happens. But I'm just, me and Sir Jellybean, we have our strategy, we have our plan. I secured it back, I secured the flanks. He heads for the center. Once the flanks are secure and I'm happy with it, I'll start to support Sir Jellybean and push out and also flank the enemy. That is our strategy. That's how we do it. We do adapt our strategy because some players they also have that strategy. Most players get obsessed with the center and they forget about their flanks. However, we have played against people who have actually properly secured their flanks, so it's always interesting to see that when that happens. But as you can see, I quickly used the Jeep or the Kübelwagen method of getting to the point quickly and securing it with an MG, and then reinforcing with infantry later on. I do remember a match on this map actually where I did the same thing and one of the guys tried to send an entire squad on our flank and my MG lit him up and he rage quit. We were literally like 2 minutes into the game and he rage quit, which is ridiculous because anything can happen. Like, me and Sir Jellybean have played games where we are 600 points behind and we managed to bring it back and win the game. So it's always good to play to the end. I do remember actually recently me and Sir Jellybean played against this Russian guy and he was insanely good. I mean, it's like he was everywhere at once and like we could not beat him. Like, we played like 2 or 3 games, he smashed us. I've never played against someone so good. It's honestly like he was everywhere, direct control and everything at the same time. That's what it felt like. So, as you can see, I'm back capping. Sir Jellybean's already securing the center and is engaged with the enemy. And I mainly focus on infantry at the beginning. Armor, I usually just wait and save up. This map is a bit of a bitch sometimes because the center, me and Sir Jellybean played a game where the center got, I mean, there was nothing left after about 20 minutes or 30 minutes. The whole village was leveled. So, and then, you have people that come in with flamers, with the flame half tracks. If you're playing against the Germans, oh my god, the flame half track just scorches everything, burns every single building. So the center can be it's a horrible place to fight on this map. So I decided that I just realized that basically our left flank was completely open. So I decided to just throw a half track down there, and some infantry, because it also allows me to build up and prepare my flanking maneuver on the left flank of the enemy. As you can see, I'm digging in hard on the flanks. This is what I do. Some people, like we beat some players because they left 2 guys on their flank position, on their back position. Just because they left 2 guys there, I was able to quickly secure that position with a full infantry squad, and then reinforce not long after with another infantry squad, and they were not able to take that point back. So always secure your flanks, okay? Don't get lazy, don't get overconfident. Put a whole squad on each back point, okay? Then you don't need to worry so much. Make sure they got some AT. An MG position would be good, or just an MG gunner. Yeah, just secure the flanks, guys, because there are people out there that are really good at taking out the flanks. That's a bit annoying, but yeah. So I'm kind of just building up on the flanks there. I'm watching our left flank and also preparing to take the enemy's left flank. Bit of a performance drop. As you can see, we have got them triple caps at the moment. And the enemy are digging in certain locations, which is interesting to see, you know, like just digging in random places. I usually only dig in, guys, if it's to protect the location, like the point. And if Barbed Wire Studios or any devs at Barbed Wire Studios, if you see this, please try and fix the guys not getting in their foxholes after digging it. Really frustrating. I've lost like half a squad because they didn't get into the foxhole after digging it.
Panzer meldet sich einsatzbereit.
So as you can see now, I have a half track and a drilling. So I'm getting my assault ready, so I can actually push on the flanks. But you will see that I think it's John Legend. I think the player is called. That he's not an idiot. Let's just say that. This is what I mean. See, so Jellybean is using this method. To just scorched earth method. Just burn everything. Flamers are OP in this game. Actually, they were OP in real life, to be honest. As you can see, the guy actually, he does have people on the flanks. Which is interesting to see, because, you know, not many players have it. As you can see, look, he's got a whole squad laid out there. And my drilling starts opening up. But as you can see, he's got a jeep and a whole squad laid in prone position. That's really cool. Don't see that very often. So that's somebody who understands that he could get flanked, and he understands that players do think like that sometimes. So it's definitely very interesting to see that. I may have gone a bit too heavy on this flank, but yeah, I have experience of not going heavy enough. So now I'm rethinking what I'm gonna do, because I know that they know that I'm coming now. So so the element of surprise is now gone. And now that the element of surprise is gone, I need to be more cautious. So Jellybean was getting pretty hammered in the center, so I decided to divert resources, i.e. the drilling, to the center to basically relieve Sir Jellybean, because he was being fairly hammered in the center. They managed to get a jeep in his back lines, and it was ripping his infantry apart. So I diverted my drilling to the center to help relieve him, and so he can get reinforcements in there, because once the jeep is taken out, he can basically use his infantry to take out the enemy infantry. So I just left the drill in there, which was actually a good idea, because I managed to take out 4 guys. 5, 6, yeah. But they got in my flanks because I was, yeah, here he comes. Bang.
Panzer meldet sich einsatzbereit.
So yeah. But I was able to relieve Sir Jellybean long enough for him to get some reinforcements in. So, you know, the drilling is not a massive loss when it comes to like the finances of it. It is a very good vehicle. It's, you know, when it comes to, especially when it comes to light armor and infantry, it just absolutely rips them apart. But I've already got another one coming in to replace that one. And I'm still thinking about, okay, they know I'm coming. So, and I know that they've got infantry spread out and hidden throughout that field. So I'm trying to think of how I'm going to deal with that. So I decided to move my infantry up to help secure the vehicles, make sure no other infantry get in close and take them out. I decided to also grab some infantry off of the flank, which I've got plenty over there. As you can see, the enemy do have a medium tank in the center. T-34-85, I think that was. And that is why you don't get too close.
Panzer einsatzbereit.
Ja. Jawohl.
Panzer meldet sich einsatzbereit.
Yeah, so pulling him back a bit, getting repaired, rearmed. And I noticed on the minimap that they are diverting that tank towards me, the left flank. And I'm like, okay, I don't really have anything to fight that. So if it comes my way, you know, I've got a Panzerfaust, but it's only a one shot. So I'm hoping it doesn't get too close and really come at me, because my half tracks can't handle it. So that infantry came through the center. I decided to keep them in the center to help secure it, because the enemy were pushing pretty hard, so I got them guys in the building. So Jellybean and that T-34 are battling it out, and I'm being cautious and a lot slower on the flanks now.
Panzer, wir sind einsatzbereit.
Herrgott, ich glaube, ich hab's erwischt. Reparatur abgeschlossen. Kommen. Melde.
Now they have two T-34s, basically pincering the center in a way. As the game goes on, you will see that the enemy 100% they focus more on tanks than infantry in the later game.
Herrgott, ich glaube, ich hab's erwischt.
But you can see that he's got guys spread out here everywhere, and it's an absolute pain in the ass.
Den ist der Krieg vorbei.
Befehle?
Panzer erwartet Ihre Befehle.
But yeah, I am trying to push anyway.
Panzer einsatzbereit.
Ich glaube, ich hab's
Panzer meldet sich einsatzbereit.
Bit of a performance drop, but that happens with the Gates of Hell servers all the time. So I'm trying to flank with this one. I realize where's their infantry. So I realized that they had the infantry down there, but there's not a lot on the actual point, which is interesting. Obviously it's a bit of a risk to send up half track without that, like the infantry right there. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
Herrgott! Ich glaube, ich hab's erwischt!
Panzer, wir sind einsatzbereit.
Sunny, beweg deinen Arsch hierher! Ja!
So I don't know how long I'm going to be able to hold that. That's why I'm trying to, you know, basically just funnel some reinforcements up there as quick as possible.
Volltreffer!
Because I know that they will have tanks coming in very soon, and they've already got infantry pushing.
Sunny, beweg deinen Arsch hierher! Herrgott! Ich glaube, ich
Panzer
hab's
meldet
erwischt!
sich einsatzbereit.
My half track's already been tracked, so still got guys everywhere.
Panzer einsatzbereit.
Yeah, here's a tank. I knew there would be a tank coming sooner or later. And because of the smoke, I have no idea where it is. But it is there. This is a bit of a weird one because he knows I'm there and I know he's there, and it's who the thing, because I've got a Stug and it's not turreted. It's hard to get around a corner and hit him if he knows that I'm coming around that corner. Stug is powerful, but not being turreted does limit it quite a bit. And he knows I'm coming around that corner, so now I'm trying to figure out, okay, how am I going to get around that corner?
Bereit? Geht's los?
And I was able to hit it. But I don't think that turret is down though, to be honest. I thought the turret was down, but it was not down. I thought I saw the turret like jump up when I hit it, but that was not the case. I think I was just able to take out a couple of the crew, but the turret is still up.
Wie lauten die Befehle?
I want to pop some smoke to cover my guys as they move up. I'm trying to think, okay, what should I bring up? Because they've got a tank, but the hedgerows make it very difficult, especially in that little orchard area, because it's basically flanked by hedgerows almost everywhere. It's very difficult to get in there. So I'm trying to lob my rounds over the hedgerow. Not possible with that tank. So I decided to try and call a guy up who's got a bundle or AT grenades, but he kind of knows I'm coming somehow. Or he's scanning. You can see he's scanning with the turret as he's repairing. Unfortunately, wasn't able to do it. So Jellybean's got some guys there. I believe I did tell him he needs to move them. Well, they might be my guys actually.
Feuer bereit.
No, they're Sir Jelly Bean's guys. So sometimes you gotta be aggressive in this game. We basically hit each other at the same time. It's pretty interesting. Fucking trees. Swearing at trees. Ah, I got it. However, the engine is down. That's where when I tell Sir Jelly Bean to move his guys. But they've already got another tank in. That's what I mean. They were really focused on tanks more than anything else in the later game.
Panzer erwartet Ihre Befehle. Panzer, wir sind einsatzbereit.
But yeah, those T-34s really packing a punch. I don't know how he managed to hit me. I was so surprised he was able to hit me from over there with the hedgerows, but it happened apparently.
Jawohl. Verstanden.
So they're still pushing. And so Jelly Bean was able to get a shot off on that one. But we do have them quad caps, and I am, even though I'm taking casualties, I'm taking losses, I've managed to keep hold of the enemy's left flank.
Ja.
I still got a guy there. So frustrating. Guys everywhere. They see my guy. They see my reinforcements coming.
Verdammt daneben.
So I got another drilling.
Panzer meldet sich einsatzbereit.
Trying to pull it back, but this is why I like the drilling. It's like it's AT and AP. Well, it's anti-light vehicle and infantry. So I'm just trying to
Was sollen wir tun?
basically make sure that this left flank stays secure.
Ja.
They have another tank. Oh, it's the same tank that's already been hit, but it's still up and running. Get my pack up and running again. Try and move in on that tank.
Sani, beweg
I believe I do have an AT squad somewhere. And that might... okay, that is them. Trying to move them up, but I realize I've got infantry basically surrounding. Oh man, that's why I love the drilling. Beast. This is why little mobile AT teams are pretty good.
Panzer einsatzbereit.
I'm still being fairly cautious, especially with like the Pack 40. Pack 40 is incredible. It's just that on the half track, it's very fragile, basically. Swear to God, trees are the bane of my existence in this game.
Bereit zum Feuer.
Was sollen wir tun?
I did think so. I'm moving these guys up because I'm thinking about heading for their last point. But I also don't know what they have. They keep bringing in more and more tanks, so... Don't know why my guys stopped firing, but it's a bit weird. Bit of a shootout. We just kind of ran into each other, and that's when I see that fucking big boy KV coming. I'm like, oh crap. The KV is an absolute beast of a tank, and you will see why in a minute.
Bereit.
Befehle?
Panzer einsatzbereit.
Bewegt dein Arsch hierher!
Pack 40 heat didn't even get through it.
Wird nachgeladen.
Hit it again in the side. I mean, it's an absolute beast of a tank. I just keep hitting it with heat rounds from the...
Lade nach. Verteidigt Feuer. Ich lade nach. Bereit zum Feuer.
Tried to change the armor piercing.
Nachgeladen.
Bounces off, and he absolutely nailed it. This is why, like, the KV is a really good tank, the KV-1. I actually don't have any AT left. They all died. This is why I tried to, like, find some AT guy.
Sunny, hier rüber!
Rücken wir aus?
Was sollen wir tun?
Ja.
Wann geht's denn endlich los?
This is where I see that I'm actually able to get the Nash horn. So I bring that in immediately.
Panzer meldet sich einsatzbereit.
I remembered that I had the Stug. Give that a go. Sometimes HE can be good from a large caliber, because you can actually take out the crew without damaging the actual tank, so you can steal it. Take out a lot of infantry there. So I'm trying to load a heat. So I'm hoping that this will be able to, enough to take out. And it did good damage.
Der nächste geht vorbei.
He hurt me.
Kommt ruhig her!
I was able to track him, so that's a good thing, because now he's a sitting duck, basically. Just a bunker. The Stu can take quite a beating from the front as well. But this KV just won't die. Try and take out the turret next. Yeah, it's a beast. Won't die.
Nachgeladen.
Wann geht's endlich los?
Panzer, wir sind einsatzbereit.
But I realize that I have the Nash horn.
Lade nach. Wird nachgeladen.
Jawohl, Männer, so muss das laufen.
And I'm like, okay, the Nash horn should deal with it.
Wir sind einsatzbereit.
The Nash horn has one hell of a gun on it. And it should be able to deal with this KV, no problem. I do run over one of my guys, he's just in the way. He's not important at this moment. And then, bang. That absolutely nails it. One more for good measure. Or as we like to say in the army, dead check. So now it's just about basically holding out for another couple minutes. And then we got it in the bag.
Panzer ein. Panzer erwartet Ihre Befehle.
I decided to try and move my Nashorn forward. Try and take out that tank. Unfortunately, he gets a shot off on target, or I am able to get another shot off. But that's about it. Thank you for watching, everybody, and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.